Harry's chaos in the mud. Duke said he was badly hurt by Queen's decision of remove military title. Prince Harry has appeared to take a swipe at the Queen. In a heartfelt letter the Duke wrote about his dismay at no longer being able to help veterans after being stripped of his military titles. When he stepped away from royal duties last year, Prince Harry, 37, was stripped of both his patronages and honorary titles by the Queen, 95. During his Oprah interview with his wife Meghan Markle, 40, back in March, the Duke has said he was hurt by his grandmother stripping him of his royal patronages and honorary titles but said he respects her decision. Now, in an emotional letter to the family of decorated soldier Nathan Hunt, who are fighting to memorialise their son's life by adding his name to the National Armed Forces Memorial, Harry said he wishes he could help the family had I been in the same role I once was. In the letter which features the prince's logo, Harry writes, "I deeply empathise with what your family is going through and so wish I could assist formally, had I been in the same role I once was." Harry had served alongside Nathan in Afghanistan in 2008, but Nathan took his own life in 2018 after suffering from severe mental health problems thought to be linked to his military service. He has expressed his sadness about not being able to help the grieving family of a deceased soldier after he was stripped of his military titles. The Duke of Sussex wrote a letter to the parents of Nathan Hunt, who he served with in Afghanistan in 2008, after they asked for Harry's assistance. In the letter Harry said had I been in the same role he would have been able to do more. Maria and Derek Hunt are fighting to have their son's name installed on the UK's Armed Forces Memorial. Nathan took his own life in 2018 aged just 39 after suffering severe post-traumatic stress following his deployment. According to the Mirror, he was a serving warrant officer when he died, but the Ministry of Defence ruled that his name should not be added to the memorial in Staffordshire. Harry was approached by Maria and Derek, who he had met previously, and sent a letter in reply explaining he no longer has the sway he once had. "I deeply empathise with what your family is going through and so wish I could assist formally, had I been in the same role I once was," the Duke wrote in the letter. In February, Harry's honorary military titles were officially taken from him under an agreement with the Queen that finalised he and Meghan's departure as senior working royals. Harry was made Captain General of the Royal Marines in 2017 by the Queen, his highest-profile military title. It was a role he took over from his grandfather Prince Philip, the Duke of Edinburgh. His other titles include Honorary Air Force Commandant of the Royal Air Force Base Honington and Honorary Commodore-in-Chief of the Royal Navy's Small Ships and Diving Operations. Harry was known as Captain Wales during his time in the army and served 2 tours of duty in Afghanistan. He retired from the military in 2015. After retiring from the army, he dedicated his royal career to helping serving and former military personnel through the launch of the Invictus Games.